The waters of Kethara 7 were unlike anything Ethan Voss had ever encountered. Bioluminescent currents swirled through the alien ocean like rivers of liquid starlight, painting the depths in shades of violet and emerald. As a deep-sea diver contracted by the Terran Exploration Guild, Ethan had explored countless worlds. But this moon orbiting a gas giant in the outer rim held mysteries that made even his seasoned heart race. His rebreather hummed softly as he descended, past towers of crystalline coral that sang in frequencies. His suit translated to haunting melodies. The mission parameters were simple: collect samples from the thermal vents below and document any signs of complex life. Simple routine work for someone with 15 years of experience diving alien seas. That was before he saw the wolf drowning. At first, Ethan thought his eyes were playing tricks on him through the helmet display. The creature thrashing in the current looked impossibly like an earth wolf. 4 legs, pointed ears, fur that rippled silver in the strange light. But as he kicked closer, the differences became clear. This being was larger, nearly the size of a small horse, with 6 eyes arranged in 2 rows and gill slits along its neck that fluttered desperately, failing to extract oxygen from the water. The alien wolf was drowning in its own ocean. Ethan didn't hesitate. Years of training kicked in as he activated his propulsion unit and shot toward the struggling creature. The wolf's 6 eyes locked onto him, wild with panic and something else. Intelligence. Deep, unmistakable intelligence that no mere animal possessed. Easy. Easy. Ethan muttered, knowing the creature couldn't hear him. He wrapped his arms around its massive torso, feeling powerful muscles spasm beneath silver fur. The wolf didn't fight him. Instead, it seemed to understand, going limp to make the rescue easier. That sent a chill down Ethan's spine. This was no animal. His suit strained as he activated maximum thrust, hauling them both toward the surface. The wolf was heavy, far heavier than it should be, and Ethan's oxygen reserves dipped into yellow territory. 200 meters. 150. The pressure decreased as they rose, and Ethan watched his decompression calculator with growing concern. He was ascending too fast, risking the bends, but the creature in his arms was dying. At 50 meters, the wolf's gills stopped fluttering entirely. Come on, damn it, stay with me. Ethan pushed the thrusters harder, his muscles screaming. The surface shimmered above them like a mirror between worlds. They broke through with an explosive splash. Ethan gasped as his helmet retracted automatically, sucking in the alien moon's atmosphere. Certified breathable by the guild, tasting of salt and something sweet like vanilla. He dragged the wolf toward a floating research platform anchored nearby, his arms burning with effort. The creature coughed once, a wet, rattling sound, then sucked in a massive breath through its mouth. Its gills sealed shut with a soft clicking sound, and Ethan watched in amazement as the organ slits along its neck disappeared entirely, the fur growing over them as if they'd never existed. The wolf's 6 eyes opened, focusing on Ethan with startling clarity. Then, in a voice that resonated with harmonics that shouldn't have been possible from a canine throat, it spoke. You saved me, human. Ethan scrambled backward so fast he nearly fell off the platform. You can talk? You're sentient? Sentient. The wolf rose to its feet, water streaming from its silver coat. Up close, Ethan could see patterns in the fur. Geometric designs that might have been natural or might have been tattooed. Yes, I am Raven, last of the Ketharan Watchers. And you, Ethan Voss, have done something very dangerous. How do you know my name? Ethan's hand moved instinctively to the plasma cutter at his belt. Your suit broadcasts it. Standard Terran protocol. Raven sat, but the posture was anything but submissive. Those 6 eyes held an ancient weight. You were not supposed to see me. No one was supposed to find us for another 3 generations. Us? There are more of you? There were. Raven's ears flattened against his skull. Now there is only me. The others completed their transformation 2 cycles ago. They swim in the deep places now, where even your instruments cannot reach, where they wait. A cold sensation crept up Ethan's spine. Wait for what? For the blooming. Raven stood and walked to the edge of the platform, gazing down into the luminous waters. Tell me, human, when your guild scanned this moon, what did they tell you lived in these oceans? Microorganisms. Some complex multicellular life, but nothing sentient. Nothing? Ethan stopped, ice flooding his veins. You're not native to Kethara 7. Very good. Raven turned back to him, and Ethan saw something terrible in those alien eyes. Pity. We came here 5,000 of your years ago, fleeing a dying star. We found these waters perfect for our needs. We found the cedars sleeping in the thermal vents, waiting for intelligent life to trigger their awakening. Cedars? Ethan's throat felt dry despite the humid air. They are older than most stars, human. They drift between worlds, seeding oceans with their spores, waiting. When a sapient species enters the water, it begins. The transformation. Robin's gills suddenly reappeared along his neck, opening and closing. I was swimming when I felt them trying to take me fully. I panicked, tried to resist, and my gills sealed at the wrong time. I nearly drowned in the transition. Ethan felt his legs weaken. You're saying there's something in this water that transforms people? And your guild, my guild? Ethan's face went pale. The survey team. There were 12 divers in the water this morning collecting samples. Then it is already too late for them. Robin's voice held genuine sorrow. By nightfall, they will complete their first transformation. In a week, they will not remember being human. In a month, they will join my people in the deep places, and they will wait for the next sapient species to enter these waters. He paused. Unless you leave now. Broadcast a quarantine. Seal this moon away before more humans arrive. Ethan's mind raced. He thought of his teammates, of Commander Phillips, who had 3 children back on Mars, of young Suki, who was diving for the first time on an alien world. Can't we? There must be a way to reverse it, to save them. The Cedars have been perfecting their process for millions of years, Ethan Voss. They do not create monsters. They create guardians, watchers who will protect the ocean until it blooms. It is not death, but it is not life as you knew it. Robin approached him, placing a massive paw on Ethan's shoulder with surprising gentleness. You showed compassion to a drowning stranger. Now show wisdom. Leave this place. Warn your people. Some oceans are not meant to be explored. Ethan looked down at the glowing waters, seeing them now with new eyes. How many worlds had humanity explored? How many oceans dove, never knowing what ancient things stirred beneath? His hand trembled as he activated his emergency beacon. I need to tell them, he whispered. I need to warn. You will try, Robin said softly. Whether they will listen is another matter. Your species is curious, brave, and foolish in equal measure. It is what makes you beautiful. And dangerous. As rescue shuttles screamed across the alien sky toward the platform, Ethan Voss stared into the luminous depths and wondered how many of his friends were already transforming. Their humanity dissolving into something vast and patient and utterly other. He wondered if they were screaming, or if they were already beginning to forget they'd ever been anything but creatures of the deep. And he wondered, with creeping horror, why part of him envied them.